What's up, everyone? You're on my wing. Let's move you guys for a second so I can get my stuff together. That was my buddy Scott, I believe, Scott P.
I kind of missed that one.
Yeah. Gotta be quicker than that. Wind is being weird. We're trying to figure out which direction to take off in because every sock says something different. I guess I'll go this way where everybody else is going.
Where are you gonna go?
Right now, I gotta go set up. I'm gonna be first.
I got really confused where you can go.
How is it, good? I can hear my property empty. Ah.
Making some weird noises.
I was getting deep in the water. I think I'm slurped.
Oh yeah, you're wet.
It's not broken though, so I'm gonna keep going with it.
All right, be safe, dude.
Yeah, I think it's just making all that noise because it's got a little flap to it. Look, you see all the hay? I dropped a ton of hay on all of our stuff.
Hey.
There's a bunch over there. See it?
Yeah.
There, see it all here?
Yeah, I see it now.
I started kicking it off above our over all of our stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna go set up now to take off.
She's about 49. She's friendly to people, just not to She's stubborn. She does kind of.
Cool. Are you flying?
I'm recording. Well, not yet.
Get busy tomorrow.
Yep.
Actually, tonight.
Yeah, it's supposed to get real.
Dave said he's looking at 400 people coming.
Damn.
We're at about maybe.
Oh gosh.
So it's
Where are they all gonna go? Well, there's a bunch of room.
out there. There's the second row behind the campus over here.
Yeah.
Second row. Cool.
That's got battery, and you think it'll work?
I
Go
think
for
it'll
it.
work, but I can't figure out how to zoom in. Because that's not zoom in.
I don't know how.
I don't think it does.
my audio, okay? I'm gonna turn on my audio. I'm gonna turn on my audio. I'm gonna turn it on now. I'm gonna turn it on now. Yeah, she's gonna go ahead and switch my audio for me so we can get the mic on. That way we don't get a bunch of wind noise. Thank you. You switched it? Just got to make sure it's working right. If you can hear it back for me, and then, because last time I had to stop it and restart it too.
Huh?
Last time I had to stop and restart it too.
I did.
No, I mean, again, like my audio was glitchy when I tried it, but it looks fine. It sounds fine.
No, it's glitching, but I don't know if it's just delayed.
Yeah, it might just take a second.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fine.
Are you sure?
Just gotta make sure it's working right. If you can hear it back for me. Yeah, it's not glitching. Because last time I had to stop it and restart it too. Thank you, though.
Okay.
Ooh, this is hot. It's modem.
It's glitching.
Just give it a minute.
No, it's glitching, but I don't know if it's just delayed.
Yeah, it might just take a second. Yeah, it's fine.
But also just the video.
Yeah.
Seems okay right now.
Okay, cool.
God, it's hot out here.
Yeah, it is hot. Yeah, if you have to stop it and start it, try it, but I can also try to unplug if I have to.
Well, I'll have to
It's
do
not
that
horrible, though.
after. I'll have to do that after you take off.
Yeah, alright. Man, it looks like I'm gonna have to go downwind now.
That's the second video I've gotten of them.
Yeah, doing
It's like
foot drags and stuff.
Huh?
Yeah, dragging down the
Yeah,
runway.
they're going there together. The bike and the paramotor.
Clear prop. was trying to push it back, but I fucked it up. Thank you. John. Number 5 at Moonshiners. David up above me. Let me see if I can reach him. low-lying clouds up here in between these mountains. I don't know what the wind's like over there, but it looks like David's going there. I'm gonna go check it out too. And we'll come back. Bill. Like there's two pilots all the way out there. Oh, signal's not great here. Let me turn around. Yeah, there's David right there. I think he's turning around, coming towards me now. Let's go say what's up. I might keep going a little further this way though and then turn around. Those clouds look gnarly over that mountain over there. Down here, but it looks like there might be a power line. But if not, I wonder if anybody's foot dragged it yet. If you guys could do me a favor too, like the video and then leave a comment if you can, just help with the engagement, because if anything, like the social media companies will help out with what I'm doing, if you get what I mean. Woo. 5, 6 pilots out here. Hopefully my signal comes back. Well, it looks like they're going under the power lines. I guess these are pretty tall. I believe his name's Hunter. Unless somebody else is flying that wing right now. There's David. What up, David? Oh, that is a dope little ridge over there. That guy was quick dragging. Like all the way up this hill and then out down the bottom, wherever that pilot is. It's a cool little path here. Ah, yeah, I see what he did. He went down this little path. I got too much glide ratio for that. Go this way. No, not Hunter Strokes, it's a different guy. He's in my videos on that I posted recently where he took the little collapse on the PDG Luna. And then he came and told us what happened. He was trying to avoid another pilot, and he flew into his own wake. But I believe that's him on the left. Out of gaggle might show it if you see his name. And then I don't know who this is to my right. haven't gone down this little pond way yet. I'm gonna go check it out. I think he's going for it too. About landing on somewhere over here. I'll have to ask him where it was. Woo, getting wake. Florida when I saw the white gator. It was like a dead, or it was either a dead gator or a white gator. Talking to another dog on the street. think so. Oh yeah, they're all hidden all into the woods. That's awesome. Another one. These are such cool little places. Well, they're not little, but I mean, like, they look little from the sky, if that counts. Tall broccoli. There's the house on the hill I was talking about. What up, jet lags? How you doing? Yes, I go to all the fly-ins that I can to go fly and basically show in real life what's going on, doing IRL streams from the sky. If you do the commands in the chat, you can see my weather and a bunch of other stuff. My heart rate is up there on the top right of the screen, and if you're new here, welcome, hello. We're checking out a house on the hill. We're in Tennessee, Mountain City. It sure is mountainy, as you can see. Ooh, somebody's touching tips. No homo. Been down here yet, so I'm gonna go slow so I can make sure there's no power lines. about to get up. Hell yeah, he got a delaminated prop on his last flight a little earlier. And I don't know if he swapped it out for a new prop or not. He said he was going to go with it, even though it was kind of messed up. But maybe he swapped it out. Looks like he swapped it out because he's flying just fine. Got another foot dragger. Is that an ITV wing? Is that what it's called? Or is it ITV or ITX? With the X on the back? Maybe it's ITV. Bug, get off me. I don't want you here. I had a little beetle on my arm. Doing that. It's for some reason, like, I fixed it and I put it to show for everyone, but it keeps defaulting to friends only at this location. Let me see if I can get up high. Videotaping everyone. There's Tom Bish. Yeah. It says it's sharing with everyone. Why it's not. Yeah, I'll have to see. Uh-oh, he's coming in for a touch. What an ass. That was rude, Tom. I'll let you know when I'm coming into land. But it's on a delay, so there's that. So I probably won't be up too much longer, to be honest. Woo, there we go. Yeah, there's that wind. Yeah, it's definitely better down below. It's picking up here. Sun went down anyway. It's probably time to come back, so I'll come back in a couple minutes here. So I'll probably land. I'll give you some time. Look at these things. They're gonna drop some rain later on someone. I won't be able to get my glasses in here, but I need to can't really see anymore with these. Oh yeah, wind just died down in this layer that I just crossed. I felt it. I felt the difference. Because I felt like I was still getting a little lift, and then all of a sudden they got like a little warmer, the air. And now I'm floating freely. Oh, look at all that smoke. trying to fix this phone. It was falling off, and when I go to land, I don't want to trip over it. Oh, here's that pilot I've been following out. For some reason, every time I take off, he's like right next to me. Getting in their way. Oh, my lights came on. Thanks, lights. Just randomly came on. I'm going live probably twice a day during this fly-in the morning and night when I can fly. And then if there's anything else interesting going on, I'll come on. That sucks. You should hit them up and let them know. They probably have record that you paid. Unless it's something like that you got and then they discontinued it. Like a new sub-plan or something. Is so I can come in a little bit for a landing. Everything looks like I gotta go towards the RVs. I don't want to do that. Alright, you guys, scope out your parking spot now while I'm doing a flyby. I went right over the flowers. Hopefully it's all good. That dumped me quick. It dumped me like right over. I'm good though. Props good? Yeah?
Shit. Yeah.
It's trying to eat you up.
You okay?
I'm fine, yeah. I was just trying to like not land in the whole hole. Well, because when I killed my motor, I was like, oh crap, now it's dumping me.
Well, I got it.
But I'm all good. I landed fine.
I got it on camera.
Huh?
Got it on camera.
Oh no, I just like slid right
No,
in here to the corner.
I got it on camera.
Oh, okay. I can't hear you. I got headphones on that are noise canceling.
Need help?
No, I'm good. Way quicker than I thought it would.
I thought you cleared it. I thought you were clearing it, no problem.
I thought so too, and then it just dumped me, and I was like, because I was coming fast enough.
Get that on film, get on film. Tucker video.
But part of it was like kind of fuzzy because it was having a hard time focusing, but once he got closer, it got better.
Yeah, like I was still high enough.
The lights is working there, but now it's working in both.
Yeah, I went right over it. But I was too scared to like flare a little later because I thought I was going to go in the hole. So I just put my feet out and I was like, let me just
You already had your motor off.
Yeah, I was like, let me just clear it. It was fine though. Nah. I don't want to be in his videos ever. Not for that. Get all this off. Hi, I'm back. Yeah, my lights were doing something funky. They kept shutting off. I think I got some smoke going. Neat. I totally thought I had that. That ditch is going to be the end of me. Let me check my gear, make sure it's all good.
Wherever this thing on my
Yeah,
foot
I'm
is keeps getting worse.
Yeah, you probably need some like poison ivy stuff or something.
Right.
If you were stepping in the plants.
I stepped in those fucking
Yeah, I think I just tapped the bottom of my cage. It probably fixed my lights, to be honest. Because it was being funky.
It was.
And now they're working. Yeah, generally like, I pull my brakes over there and it would like glide me all the way over, right? And I should have made it because the wind looked like it's coming in from all these socks. But then as soon as I killed my motor, it was like, no, you ain't getting anything. Sorry. I almost had it. Oh, don't get scared. I'm fine. If anything, I would have just went into the little plants or whatever. There's so many in there. Not in those.
Are you forgetting the time you broke your hand and some shit like that?
Yeah, but that was like I landed on my hands. Like I tried to catch my fall. Now I stick my feet out and I try to slide it in instead. Before I was like, let me just fall on my hands. That was not fun. I mean, it didn't even hurt like that bad. It just remember there was just a big bump and I was like, I'm fine. I'm like, I probably just sprained it or something. And then like 3 days later, you zoomed in.
I have to. You can only be far away or close.
That's weird. What are you shooting in?
So I have to do cinematic because if I don't.
That's why.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
because if I don't. it's
Right. In order for it,
not
yeah.
good.
In order for it to shoot in that, that's why it does
doesn't
that.
look good. Sometimes it does. Maybe it's more so like in the bright. But like, look, it gets all. Oh, never mind.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, the lights, they're kind of weird. Like they just went off again on their own. So I got to see what's going on. And normally it was like the full cage. Oh. What did he do? Did he clip something?
He just
Okay.
missed, but.
Yeah. He threw hay on me. Again, you back.
Did I get you?
Yeah, a little. It was right above me. Yeah, I saw it.
I was like, stop turning, I want to drop it all on you.
I thought you were coming in for a wingtip touch, and then you went above me, and I was like, okay. And then I see you drop it all. I'm like, you asshole. David, Tom's in trouble.
What?
He hayed me in the sky.
You what?
Hayed me.
What?
He went above me and threw hay on me from with his feet.
I saw it, dude. I think you did me down there too.
Did he? He tried to get you. I kept trying to get to you. You were like so high up, and every time I would try to go up, and then you would turn around.
Oh.
You were like pretty far away. I couldn't catch up to you.
It got really, really bouncy in one pocket over there.
I got there when I was following you.
So weird.
And then when I saw you turn, I felt it, and I was like, that's probably why he turned.
I don't know why. Like, it was smooth until that, and I was like, it worked.
Yeah, and then I went up high to get to these clouds, and it got really hairy. But as soon as I went back down low, it was fine. So like up there, because these things coming in are probably going to rain on us.
Maybe it's convergence there with all the mountains coming in. Like these and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah. That was fun though. It got smoother as the night got, or the sun went down a little bit.
I did my like spot landing. I landed on number 7 down there.
I landed in the hole
Yeah.
a little bit.
She was chewing on her leash.
She wants to go play with Luna. Yeah. I gotta make sure she doesn't. I guess she can't get to my stuff. No, I don't fly any planes.
I don't know.
I just fly
if you can see
paramotor.
this, But look, I have like spots.
That's because of what's inside the glass.
So
Yeah.
there's something inside the glass.
Yeah, something's messed up in there.
Yeah, it affects my focus. That's why I'm having such a hard
Yeah.
time. But I just finally noticed what it was because I can see it now.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if it's like something with my wiring, but it could be that's causing my lights to be weird. Because I did, like, every time I unplug it and plug it back in, it's fine. So let me do that again. You see right now, they're not coming on. Let me check the box. The box is plugged in. Yeah. Huh. Weird. Maybe this battery's like going or something. Maybe something unsoldered, like, because I have a connection point here that might have broken or something. Because they still work, they come on, so it's definitely something. And like, it's not the battery, because if I put my horn in, it should work. Oh, there we go, now we get light. It just wanted to be horny. Yeah, something's up though, because they keep doing the thing. But yeah, this is where I keep my battery pack normally. And then, see, they just went off again. This is the battery pack that I use for my LEDs because they have a 12 volt plug, a barrel plug, and a 24 volt. And I use the 24 volt one for my horn so that it's loud enough. But that's just like a car horn that I put on here. They make smaller ones for like scooters and stuff that are not that expensive, and they're really small in comparison to that. So I might get one in the future to swap it out. But these batteries are really good because they just kind of last forever. This is what is it? 50? No, maybe this is a 50,000 milliamp hour. I was trying to see if I could see it here on the back, but I barely ever have to charge it if I'm using it for the LEDs, but this is also good for running other stuff that's 12 volts when I need it. But it's kind of too heavy. Like, there's better battery packs, like the ones that you have for USB-C power delivery. You can put those on and they'll power it just the same because they'll do 12 volts out when you plug them in. And then I have this box, which I know Scuba, you know about the box because you got one, but I got this little black box here that you can get on Amazon. If anyone wants to hit me up for the link, I can give it to you guys. Yeah, maybe some of these came loose too, I'll have to check. But what I like about these is you don't have to like program your own ESP32s with the programming for the lights. It's a program called WLED, which is an open source project, and you can just flash your own chips with them. But this one already comes with it, and it's also got a barrel connector for power, or you can just put two bare wires because there's these little white clips here. You can just like clip a wire and put them in. So you have two different ways of powering it. The new boxes even have a USB-C, but that's only for like putting new program on there or backing up your program. It's got a microphone on it, so it can do audio. Like if you're blipping your throttle, you can have it do effects while you blip the throttle if you take the sensitivity down. And then it's got these easy clips here for you to just put in the LED wires. So basically the way I wire it is this, I just take a cob LED, as cob LEDs is what they're called, is chip on board. They have these little chips on here and they're addressable. So you don't see each individual pixel. It looks like a whole line going up on the cage, which I think is way better than you seeing a bunch of dots. And so anyway, there's 3 cables on these addressable LEDs. Any kind that you get will have them. And one is power, one is ground, the other one is for data. And the data controls, like, you know, which lights come on, which colors and everything. So it's not like just one color that goes up the whole hoop all the time. So you can have like red, green, blue, but this one can do a combination of every single color and effect between each LED section. So that's the cooler thing about it, is you can do like, you know, rainbow colors and you know, American flags and firework effects and like stars blinking on it and all sorts of neat stuff. So I like these way better than just getting like a regular LED kit that you buy that has like those remote controls that you change all the colors with them. Those I think kind of suck, because with this one, you just do it with your cell phone anyway, like if you want to change the lights, or you can program it to change on a timer. So I have mine, so as soon as they come on, it switches from like 3 different programs. One is blinking the white lights, then I have the green and red, which shows your left and right colors, and for aviation, and I think boating does the same. And then I think I have like one other effect on there. But that's pretty much my system, and like I just make sure I clean everything with alcohol before I put it on the cage, because obviously like you don't want this coming off. And a lot of the LED kits that you'll get for paramotors that are like kind of more expensive, they come with these like this waterproofing heat shrink stuff around it, and I don't like that stuff because it makes it look like all big and bulky and gross, like you have this big plastic thing on it. And they make these for the cob LEDs in black too, so you could get like, mine is white, but you can buy like a whole black strip that'll blend in with your paramotor way better if you have a black cage like mine. But I kind of like the white line there, so since I have the white Helix logo on here, it kind of matches anyway, and with my gas can. But some people have like, you know, a blue paramotor or a red one or whatever. They have different colors, so you could get like different colors for the LED strips, which is kind of neat. So that's kind of what I do for my LED kits and how I install them for my friends and stuff that have paramotors. But if you look up WLED boxes, you can find them and then just plug in your own LEDs. And they don't have to be addressable. Like if you have a strip already that's non-addressable, just the RGB ones, you can still plug those in. They're just not going to do all the cool effects. There's a lot of guys here flying with it too. I see a guy right over there with a green and orange wing. He's got one right above him. He's got a guy with a red wing. Let me see if this will come back on so I can show you. I'm not sure. It's definitely got to be something like the wiring because, you know, crash landing doesn't help. Oh, there we go. Okay. So yeah, there's the white blinking, the red and green. You see how they kind of travel? The RGB strips don't do that. Oh yeah, and then blinking red and green. So I have it traveling and then blinking and then white. So those are the 3 different programs I put in. And then because my cage comes apart here at this corner and this corner, I don't ever really take it apart, but because there's a break point in there, the LEDs always end up breaking at that point, and then I have to like resolder the strip together so that it does the whole cage. But for now, I just cut the top part out because I didn't feel like dealing with that. I just wanted to go fly. So at some point when I have time here, just sitting around, I'm gonna fix all this stuff because it's getting to a point where everything's building up and eventually it's gonna be a problem. Like I see right here, while talking to you guys, I see this is kind of loose, because I took this strip off and then I put these pieces of tape on here to hold it, right? Well, that's stupid because every time I go to bring my wing up, my lines hit that tape and like stop for a second. So I have to like be ready for that in case my wing's gonna turn a weird way, and never use zip ties if you do that. So that's my suggestions for if you wanna put LEDs on your cage, because zip ties will definitely catch your lines, and even if your lines go past them, they normally do, but even if they go past them, eventually what they do is they start cutting into your lines. And then next thing you know, the sheathing on the lines come off and you got to replace them. So it's not worth doing that. Tape will do it too, which is why I also don't like using tape. But because I took this strip off and put it back on, I didn't trust it staying. And I'm glad I didn't, because this right here already came off, which means it would have, you know, the wind coming through from the propeller will just pull it off, and then your propeller can either break or cut it, whatever. Like I had a piece of tape right here in this corner and one at the very bottom corners. That's normally all I'll do. So then you have like a whole line here that's open, a little break here because of the tape, and then a full line at the top. That's the best way I've kind of done it to where it doesn't come off and hit the propeller, because even if it came a little loose, it might dangle here. But I trust it more that way. And that's my take on LEDs for paramotors anyway. You also got the one more thing. You got the choice from 12 volt or 24 volt. If you go with 24 volt, you can get really bright LEDs, but you're also going to be using a lot more power. They're going to heat up, which when they heat up, it might loosen the tape on you if you're just taping them on. So I went with 12 volt system. Works for me. And for the power delivery battery packs, normally they'll do 12 volt and like 18 volt or something like that, but I don't think that they go to 24 volt all the time. So I knew I was going to be like if my battery died and I have another one, I could just take the other one and plug it in. So I don't have to like say, oh, well, this one doesn't do 24 volts, so it ain't going to work. But if you want super bright LEDs, that's the way to go. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end it here in a second. So it looks like it's getting dark anyway on my camera. I don't have a smoke system, but David does. Let me fix this real quick and then I'll show you. right. So normally what it does is, for smoke systems, you go right into the elbow of your exhaust. There's the newer exhausts have like a hole in it already for you to put an exhaust temperature gauge on it. But like mine, I would have to drill into it and then put this like screwed in piece in there that you can pump the smoke in. And because your exhaust is so hot, it's gonna evaporate, you know, make it into steam. So people use like baby oil and I think something else, but you know, Diddy Party and all that. Oh, his trick's already away. I would show you, but it's already in there.
After we had her 4 days, and she did great. And then like I was on Joe, like when we took her to the vet a bunch of times, and then that's when she started freaking out with the car. Like, yeah. So I think she associates the car now, like going to the vet. Yeah.
Well, she'll maybe drop that. She's still young.
They were asking me about smoke system.
Yeah.
And I just want to get your take on it. What is your take now that you used it a couple times?
I like it a lot, yeah, for sure.
You like it?
Yeah, we get the PPG smoke, but I have the M25, so you can just screw it right into the exhaust. So I don't have to drill, which I didn't want to drill anything into my exhaust, but.
Yeah, I would worry about it cracking, right?
What's that?
I would worry about it cracking.
I don't know. Supposedly the M25s are better than the M22s, but.
I meant like mine, for example. If I were to just drill into it, I'd be scared it would crack.
Yeah, and you're compromising,
eventually.
Like, and then you're committed to having a hole in your exhaust, you know?
Yeah. Does yours close up if you don't have anything in it, or does it just stay an open hole?
Like if I took the system out? No, I'll just there's a screw, I put it back in.
And it closes it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It comes like that. It's for like, it's exhaust temperature gauge.
Yeah.
TG. That's what you're supposed to put in there, but you can put whatever you want.
Right.
But I dialed it down now, so like it's minimum, like the minimum number. You saw me doing it today.
I didn't. I saw some smoke, but I didn't know who did it.
Yeah, it was me and another guy over here. But it lasted long. I don't think I used my whole bottle today, and I used it quite a bit today.
And you don't like how it bogs it down though, or was it fine?
I was fine. I don't know. It's fine tonight.
Yeah.
Maybe because I did it at the minimum setting.
It was just at first you were dumping too much in.
Right. So when I had the max setting, that's when I felt bogged down. And today I didn't feel that as much.
That's good.
Yeah. But I really like it. It's good.
There were quite a few times I thought to myself, this altitude is probably screwing with me, because I was full, like gunning it and barely moving.
Yeah. Oh, today on the ground?
Today, like just now flying.
I feel like it's like making me.
It's only 2,300 feet.
Yeah, it's not that bad, but.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay. I'm just weird then.
If you're
Double
like
it.
5 or 6,000 feet.
Double it.
Double it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 or
Another
6,000
2,000.
feet, and then it'll hard. Like, we used to live at California. I was 7,600 feet. Our house there, at Big Bear Mountain.
No, you didn't. Never mind.
What?
That was
Colorado.
Colorado, yeah.
Yeah, that was 7,600 feet. And like you would climb like I lived in LA, and then we had a house up in Big Bear. Like you climb the stairs if you weren't there for a while, and you'd be like catch your breath.
Oh.
And after 3 days, and but a lot of people would get like really bad headaches.
Yeah, like migraines and
Drink
stuff.
a lot of water, like or even before
I just
you get
think I
up.
feel dizzy, but that could just be eating chips all the time.
Yeah.
We're like
That's my problem too.
We're surviving off of chips, and he literally, after he grabbed some food, right? He literally goes in the box and goes to grab a bag of chips, and I was like, "Put them down!" I was like,
"We got food now."
I was like, "Not the chips!" I like yell. I scolded.
She made
him.
me a burger. She's like, no chips.
I scolded him like a little kid. He was like, "Oh."
No chips. Yeah, Janice gets pissed off every time I start snacking before she's cooking, and I'm eating chips or whatever. She's like, "You better be hungry dinner." Like, trust me, I'll eat your dinner. Trust me, no doubt about it.
All right, I'm gonna go put my gear away. It's still out here.
Yeah, I got everything.
It's getting dark. I'll show you guys the smoke system tomorrow when we get a chance. Yeah, it's still on now. I might just pull all of it off and redo it because I really hate the way that it is.
Look at that. The sky.
The what? Oh yeah, the sky looks awesome.
It's pink. I'll take a picture of it.
Yeah, I hate the way I set this up because I did it so much nicer for everybody else, but for me, I just kind of like... This other box here, this is my battery for my starter. And I didn't want to put it together, so in case like my engine dies out on the flight, I don't want to go to start it and be like, oh, my LEDs used up all my battery, now I can't start back up. And I don't pull start ever. So it would be very hard for me to do it in the sky. I could barely do it on the ground as it is. I mean, if my engine's already running, it's probably a lot easier to start it back up, but if there's no problems with it, but like on the ground when you go to do your first start, I never do it because it's just, I always have a hard time with it. And I'm like, screw this, I'm just going to use my electric. But I really should practice with it. Like maybe go up high some days and like turn it off and see if I can restart it with the pull start, because that'll be good to have like as like a thing that I'm used to doing. Oh yeah, I definitely bent this on my cage a little bit when I smacked down. I'm going to have to bend it back in. There we go. Let me see. Yeah, I did bend this probably from hitting today when I hit down there. Yeah, my frame bent over there and cracked. It's okay. I'll see if somebody here has something I can fix it with, but it's not like broken yet, but it is definitely bent.
Get the welding or?
I could probably use a weld after I push it back in. It's probably gonna crack. But I just noticed it right now. Look, I just noticed this was bent in. But no, Luna, chill. 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 Yeah, I'll show you later.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, I'll leave it for now because it ain't really gonna affect anything at the moment. I think the other side's fine though. Yeah. Alright, well, I'll go put it back and then I'll inspect that better in the light tomorrow. We'll see how bad it is, but definitely bent it a little bit here. Hopefully it'll bend right back without like fully breaking or anything, but I do feel a line here. I think that's just on the paint though. Can't really tell. Otherwise, we're welding it before it cracks. It's just an extension thing here. It's not like my actual frame. Well, it's part of the frame, but what I'm saying is like, this is the tube. The tube's fine, but then it looks like this part that says power to fly on it has a crack on the back here. It's hard to tell if it actually broke through though until we look at it in the light. Yeah. But it'll fly, so I'm gonna fly it anyway in the morning. And I'll see you guys then. It's not titanium, I think it's aluminum. Don't bend it by hand. Did you mess yours up trying to do that and it cracked? I was just waiting for the reply and then I'll shut down here. Well, at least it wasn't my prop, because that would make it so I can't fly unless I get a new one. But the prop's good. Well, actually, Rodan just messaged me on Discord and tell me what you're talking about not bending it. But I'll ask someone here. Oh, you didn't? But a friend grabbed it and that's when he borked the frame? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'll see, because like there's plenty of people here who have gear, and there's a whole hanger over there that if I need to fix that by welding it, they'll be able to weld it for me, or otherwise, like, I'll just wait till I get back home or somewhere else, wherever we go, and do it there. As long as it's all good and still flying, I'll be happy. But alright guys, I'll see you guys on the next one tomorrow morning. And come on my Discord if you want to chat later. That was a 52-minute flight. I went 20 miles, 32 miles per hour max, 24 average. Max altitude was 3,500 and my average was about 2,500. Climb rate 3.5 meters per second. Height above ground 1266. Alright, those are my stats. See ya guys. Hope you enjoyed the fly-in.